All right, guys, let's check out a G-Shock that I was scrolling through my archives and I could only find one other video that I've done of the ga100. Oddly enough, because I know for a fact the ga100 is extremely popular in the G-Shock world and one of the more collectible ones. There are a ton of colorways and it's in the larger size of G-Shocks, but it's also extremely comfortable, wearable, easy to read, and versatile overall. On top of the fact that there's like a crap ton of colorways and a lot of them are very good looking. Two of them here are actually really good looking, I think. These are both on loan from Josh from my Discord. I met up with him in my northern Michigan area and he handed over a few watches. These were two of them. So let's take a look at them and right away we can talk about the size. So I measure about 47.5 millimeter, excluding all the bumps and everything. So 47.5 millimeter on the case, 54.5 lug to lug, about 14.5 millimeter thick, and it weighs in at only 70 grams. So nice and lightweight. That's going to help manage the larger size proportions of the watch, and they're going to mitigate that. So the other thing that makes them extremely collectible, even if you're buying new, traditionally their price point's like $99. Like this one's sold out, so I'm not sure, on the secondary market what they're trending at, but this black and white one is still available from G-Shock. I'll put a link down below of both of them. This one's out of stock and this one is still available. Like I said, $99. That's pretty approachable for most people. All right, 200 meter water resist. Has some sort of plastic mineral crystal or something there. It's not sapphire or anything like that, but guys, it's only $100. These are ga100s. If you look at the case back there, you're going to see they're all using module 5081. This is the ga100l, and I believe this is a -2A, and that's going to give you this colorway. It has a bi-color strap, so you have orange on the bottom and this navy on the top, and then of course you have a matching plastic, rubber, whatever you want to call it, floating keeper here. You have plenty of tightly spaced holes here to get a good tight fit or loose fit, however you want to wear it. And if you take a closer look at the dial on this, it gets really fun. It's almost like pretty interesting dial. You have like almost like instrument clusters going on and stuff. So of course you have your hour and your minute, and then your running seconds in this current configuration is going to be displayed on the digital display there. So Wednesday, counting the minutes, minutes, hours, and then of course seconds. Now you can change that. You can go to mode and you can go to stopwatch with a split or a lap timer. And that's pretty easy you can start it there, right? With that forward and then stop it. And then to reset it, you basically hit the adjust button. Now you can go to a countdown timer, same thing. You hit it, stop it, reset it. And then that's the world timer. So you can set a second time zone that is going to display in the digital portions only. And then of course you have alarms, which are all off right now, but I highly encourage, if and when you go to sell this watch, go ahead and set a few alarms. There's like three to five alarms or something in here. Go ahead and set a few of them at different times and turn them on for the next owner of the watch. They'll appreciate that. And then of course you go back to the day, the date, and the seconds. So very simple, clean design. And you have auto light. If you go up here on the top, you can see where the relief is. So it says signal, I guess. I'm not sure why it's signal because it doesn't have any, it's not multi-band or anything. I don't know why it has that. I'm not really sure. And then you have your alarm, your snooze, and then you have your auto light function. And you can access the settings for all that if you just hold down the adjust button. And then you can see now you're into your time setting. You hit mode, you can daylight savings time, you can turn on or off, 12-hour or 24-hour display. And then you can reset the seconds. You can do your hour, your minute. That's how you set the watch. And then there's the year up there, 2021. And then 8th month, 11th day. And then there's the light function. It says 1. We're going to go ahead and set that to 3. So now the light and the auto function will stay on for 3 seconds. And then you go back to the main portion. And then you hit adjust and it'll go back to just regular timekeeping. So that one was set at 1, and I set that at 3. Everything else was pretty much already all set. These ones are not in sync right now as far as the timekeeping, but if we take a look at the white one here, same dimensions, just a different colorway. Nice stark difference of the white and the black. And this one's called the ga100bw for black and white. So pretty cool, fun one. And it doesn't have the bicolor on the strap, but it does have a white keeper and then white buttons. So they definitely played that white and black theme pretty good. And then the little LED light, you can kind of see it down there. There's a little LED light down there. So when we do the light function, you'll see it illuminate the dial. Pretty good. It's not amazing or anything, but it's pretty good. Let me pop this on wrist. I'll give you a wrist shot of this one and the orange one back to back. There you go. You can see it on my 7¼ inch wrist. They're large watches, guys, but they're crazy comfortable. You don't have like crowns or anything to dig into you. They're totally wearable. They're versatile. They're tough. And fashion statement, right? So pick whatever colorway you want to go with. And there's a bunch of like military looking ones too. I know one of my co-workers, he's transferred out of my station, but that's the video I had was of my buddy Mike that I work with. He had the tan colored one and he wore that nonstop every day. I don't even know what he's wearing now. I should reach out to him, see if he's still wearing that thing, but that thing was taking a beating. And I think that was the second one too, because the first one just got destroyed. But that's like a one watch thing. You know, a lot of times you'll see people that aren't really into watches like we are, and they'll pick up one of these ga100s or it was a gift or something, and they're just, like I said, they're approachable because of the price point, and they'll just wear the heck out of it, and it works great. It takes a beating and keeps accurate time, and you know, it's $100. When you destroy it, then you just buy another one, or you can rebuild it. You can buy the parts and you can put a bezel and strap and all that stuff on there. Let's kill the lights and I'll show you the light on it, because you can still read the time on it, kind of. The LED is not backlit though, so it illuminates it enough that you can see the handset for sure. The black and white one, not so good because the hands are black, so I really can't tell the time on that one. This one I can. This one I could read. But the light's brighter on this one, so maybe the battery's dying on this. The battery lasts about 2 years, so maybe the battery's low on the black and white. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next vid.